Welcome back to the Good Home Team, eXp Realty's podcast. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something I think a lot of people are curious about, especially if you're just starting out in the real estate world. We've got Nick Good here, and we're talking about first-time buyer opportunities in McKinney.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm really excited about this topic because honestly, McKinney gets overlooked a lot when people are thinking about where to buy their first home. There's a lot of noise out there, but not a ton of real practical guidance for first-time buyers specifically.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. So when you say McKinney gets overlooked, what do you mean? Like, are people just not aware of what's available here? Or is it more of an affordability thing?
It's kind of both, right? People hear Dallas area and they automatically think downtown, or they think Frisco, which has gotten really expensive. But McKinney actually has some really solid entry-level options that don't get talked about enough. The thing is, there are neighborhoods here where you can find homes that make sense for someone buying their first place without totally breaking the bank.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When a first-time buyer is looking at McKinney, what should they actually be thinking about? Like, what's the smart move here?
So, the smart move is really about understanding what's realistic for your budget and then knowing where to look. McKinney's got a lot of different neighborhoods, and some of them are way more accessible for first-time buyers than others. You've got areas like Wren Creek that have some really solid starter homes, and then there are other neighborhoods developing all the time. The key is doing your homework on what's actually available in your price range and understanding the market dynamics.
I love that you brought up Wren Creek. I know we've actually covered that neighborhood pretty extensively on the blog, but here's what I'm curious about. Affordability is obviously a huge factor for first-time buyers. How is McKinney actually stacking up right now when you're comparing it to other areas in the DFW?
This is where it gets interesting. McKinney is still more affordable than a lot of the surrounding areas, but you have to be strategic about it. Prices have gone up, sure, but there are still pockets where first-time buyers can get real value, and the market's been shifting a bit too. We've seen some changes in pending sales and inventory that actually create opportunities if you know what to look for.
That's really helpful context. So if someone's listening and they're like, okay, I'm a first-time buyer, I'm interested in McKinney, what's my actual next step? What would you tell them?
Get educated first, honestly. Understand what first-time buyer programs are available to you, understand what you can actually afford, and then connect with someone who knows the McKinney market inside and out. Don't just look at listings, look at neighborhoods, look at the community. Think about what you actually need versus what you want, and reach out for real guidance. There's a lot of information out there, but personalized help makes all the difference.
You know what I think is so cool about that approach is that it's not just transactional, right? You're talking about actually understanding the community. And McKinney's got a lot going for it. Great restaurants, solid neighborhoods, good schools. It's not just about the house. It's about the whole picture.
Exactly. And that's what people miss sometimes. They focus so hard on the numbers that they forget they're actually moving to a place where they're going to live their life. McKinney's got a real community feel, and for a first-time buyer, that matters.
Well, this has been super helpful, Nick. I think anyone listening who's thinking about their first home purchase in McKinney should really take some of this to heart. If you want to dig deeper into the McKinney market, we've got guides on luxury real estate, specific neighborhoods, and market trends. All that stuff's in the show notes. Nick, thanks again for being here.
Thanks for having me. I love talking about this stuff because I genuinely think McKinney's a great place for first-time buyers if you approach it the right way.